I want us to analyze the character of Enoch that is found in Genesis 5, Joshua 3 and 4. The scripture says in Genesis 5 that Enoch was 60 and 5 years old when he begat sons and daughters. And it says all the days of Enoch were 365 years old, and Enoch walked with God, and he was not found because God had taken him. Now, in the books of Hebrews, in Hebrews 11, when we talk about the chronicles, it's the chronicles of the heroes of faith. Enoch is mentioned in verse 5. The scripture says, by faith, Enoch was translated and he did not see death because God had translated him. And the scripture says before his testimony, before his translation, he gave his testimony that he had pleased God. Where did Paul read this? This would tell me that this is given. An account of this is given in the book of Joshua 3 and 4, where we speak about the life of Enoch. The scripture says Enoch was a man with impeccable wisdom. Usually he will separate himself from the sons of men. Probably he will stay in his house or where he is living for some time. And the scripture says the first time he did that, an angel of the Lord came and beckoned unto him and said, Enoch, now this is the time for you to show yourself to the sons of men, to go and teach them wisdom. And he came, he taught the sons of men wisdom and understanding, and how to live and how to have the fear of the Lord and live according to the ways of the Lord. And there was a time again, he would do this practice. 3 days you appear after 3 days. 6 days you appear after 6 days. He did that for 7 days. You did that sometimes for months. And in that his time, he was made the leader of the whole earth. Kings came to him and submitted themselves to him, that he wanted them to teach them wisdom and to rule over them. And that was what happened in those days. And the scripture says there was a time an angel came again and beckoned unto him that now it is a time for him to be translated. Now he taught the sons of men how to live. He spoke, and then it was time now for him to go. It says that there were people that followed him for 7 days, and on the time he went into heaven, like a chariot came and took him and he went into heaven. The same thing that happened to Elijah in the books of 2 Kings. Now, you see that he was a man that he knew God. He walked with God and he had impeccable wisdom. He did not only have this impeccable wisdom, he taught the sons of men the ways of God, and he transferred this wisdom to the sons of men, even to the kings of the earth. And let's not forget that he was from the descendant of Canaan, because Canaan was his grandfather. So there was a time when he was in his place alone. The scripture said he praised God, he prayed. So in your quiet time, learn to be like Enoch.